Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Blush and Rose. In this video, we are going to do two things. We're going to make a pillow, and the premise behind it is I saw a pillow at a boutique and I decided to do my version of it. So we're going to DIY my version of a pillow we saw at a boutique, and also we're going to DIY a table, or I guess not DIY because I don't make the table, but we're going to upcycle the table. All right, so I am working on a few pillows. I did the first two pillows off camera, but you did see me sew the pillow and heat press the pillow. But the longer one I wanted to do here on camera with just the arranging everything, and I've already put it over on this part right here, so I'm just going to pull it out and then we'll go through it. So I decided to put love, and when the love was established, I mean, that's just my date today, 2023. I mean, whenever yours was or is or going to be established, like whatever date you want to put, that's what you put. You can put a date, actual date, or you can put like the year. And then I would put the last name. So I was actually playing around with how I wanted to put it, and this is sort of where I want to go with it. At one point, I wanted to go like down the side like this right here. So let me see if I can show you. And that's when it came to me that I think I want that way you can read it straight across. Love established 2023. Um, uh, I mean, it looks cute like this, but I kind of want to keep it the other way. But I was playing around with this font on here, and I decided to go with it like more like this. So let's move this out of the way, and then we're gonna move this in. Now, what I don't really like the 2023. This well the this 2023, but I do like the way this is. So I'll pull this apart and I'll size it because I want this a little bit smaller, and of course I want this smaller, but I'll use the 2023 from here. So that's what I'll be doing, and I'll show you guys. You'll see me go through it and pull it apart. So I have to ungroup it and then group it and then attach it so it'll sort of go together. So let's start with this one right here. I'm gonna ungroup, and I only want the 2023 from here. And I'm gonna group it up in the corner, and then I want to attach it so it'll all be together. I don't want it to be big like that. I want it to move it. There we go. And I want it small like this. And this right here I can delete. And now I need to I'll hide this love right here, and I'm gonna move my last name up, and then I'll put this here. I want to ungroup this. I don't need the 2023 because I'm using this 2023. so I'm gonna trash it. I want this. I want this right here. So I'm gonna take that, group it, attach it, and I want it a little bit smaller. Oh, I can unlock it and get it just this right size. So I kind of want it like this. And oops, let's back. If you move something, because I forgot to group that, just go ahead and undone, because I moved that E and I want it back exactly where it was. So I just undone and it'll put it back, and then just group it and then attach it, because all that was together. Now I got that, and I'm just putting it on a line so I can get my where I want it just right. I'm going to, there we go, and most likely I'm going to print this separate. I'm not going to print it as a whole. I could, but I think I want to do a different color. So the pillow is black. I can do this part in white and this part in red, or I can do this part in white and this part in red. I'll see when I get there. And I do want, like I said, the ear a little bit smaller. I don't want the ear so big. So let's unlock it so I can let it change how it needs to. All right. What do you guys think? A little bit smaller? Yeah, what about that? No? Okay, what about that? And then we're just gonna sit it here. I think it looks nice. It's just me, but all right. So I want to move this so I can get the right size that I'm going to put on the pillow. I could do a gold also. It's a black pillow, and the other pillows, the two pillows that I made earlier, I'm sort of recreating them. So I could do the same color theme, but I sort of want the red because of the love theme. So let me get the size of what I need, and then I'll come back, and then we'll keep going. All right, so I haven't quite decided on my color scheme yet. Whatever color this is gonna be, all three of these will be the same color, and they'll print together, and then my Y will print by itself. So let's figure that out. All right, so I'm deciding to go with I wanted to do 8 and 4, but 4 stretched it longer than I wanted it to be stretched. So I'm doing 8 and 3. And I say 8 because this stretches to 8. Of course, everything is a little bit different. And like I said, I'm not putting them together. Everything is gonna print, but everything is the same color. Well, Right here, guys, I am almost done sanding the table. I wanted to get it a little smooth after the wash, and then I will apply wood filler just to fill in some of the cracks. I have plans to apply an IOD transfer to the table, so that's why I am filling the cracks in, because it's my first time doing the IOD transfer, and I want the process to go as smooth as possible. So stay tuned. Alright, guys, so I did 2 coats of paint, and right here I I am applying the IOD transfer. I cut the flowers off because I wanted to put something on the top and the bottom. So right here you see me doing the bottom part. This was, like I said, my first attempt at it, so I just wanted to see how smooth it would go. And it went pretty smooth. So I decided to embellish it a little bit, and we have Taylor, Trey's girlfriend. She helped me embellish it because I like to bedazzle stuff and I like sparkly stuff, so I just figured, why not, make it cuter. So you'll see us here lining up the rhinestones on the table in the places we want them to be, and then we'll go back and glue everything in, and then you'll see us apply the IOD transfer to the top part. Guys, right here, I started scraping with my Cricut tool, and then I explained to Taylor that I used a tool that came in the bag with the design, but for me, it was a little harder to grip, and I just decided to go and use my scraper from my Cricut toolkit. I think you could have done it with a credit card, or, maybe even the little paint scraper, but I just used what was handy and what I was used to using, because like I show her, it was a little tedious for me because the smaller part took a little while, and then if I turned it the long way, it was hard to grip, so I just end up using my tool. But what you do is
lay it out where you want to lay it once the table is painted, and then you have like a sealant on it, and then you scrape the design onto whatever surface that you're putting it on, and then afterwards you also seal it in. But in the video you will see, once we start scraping, the clear coat gets clear. Like, you'll see the design sort of pop up. You'll see it like, oh my gosh, it's actually sticking to the table. And I saw it clearly in the video, and I was explaining to Taylor that while I was doing it the first time, while I was piecing it together the first time, I saw when it was actually embedded into or transferred onto the table, the bottom part. So this is pretty much it, guys. We are going to apply the transfer, and then that'll be it, and I'll show you the end, the pictures at the end. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, hit that like button, and share.